Good day everyone, I am delighted to present to you my concept house named the Origami. So for the key points, we have the background of the project objectives, site of the project, building spatial requirements, design objectives, design consideration, technical space analysis, design philosophy, and problems and constraints. For the background of the project, origami is a creative activity of paper, crafting, or folding. Hence, paper folding is the practice of creating complex, ornate, yet relatively flat shapes out of folded paper. Thus, designing this house extremely includes the basic needs of a man. It has emphasis on indoor recreational activity, specifically crafting. So we have two project objectives. The first one is to intensify and utilize the understanding that workforce house design as availability and functionality is vital key to successful economic development. The second one is to develop sustainable practices of the use of natural resources to enhance public health and lessen environmental impact. So for the development of spaces, we have 16 different spaces with different functions. With the use of room datasheet, I was able to gather information and details about the spaces, but what I am going to talk about today is just the summary of it, the corresponding function, estimated area, and the design layout. So for the living area and the dining area, the kitchen and the pantry, the master bedroom and the master bathroom, the bedroom and the common bathroom. Next one is the guest room and the laundry area. We have the dirty kitchen and the garage. We have covered patio and powder room. And porch, and last but not least, the craft room. So for the site of the project, it is situated on a corner lot with a few short blocks from an intersection. Additionally, the line stretches to both the north and the northwest boundaries as well as the commercial lot. So with the use of bubble diagram and adjacency matrices, we can easily identify the relationship between spaces. So these bubble diagrams and adjacency matrices for the ground floor, and these are for the second floor. So diagrammatic flow pattern. To elaborate more the relationship between the spaces, we use this flow pattern to show the circulation path, the major path and the minor path, and the degree of the privacy. For user behavior analysis, this seeks to understand the behavior of the individual as well as to identify the need and design recommendation for specific users. So for the users, we have senior citizens, children, adults, and craft persons. The need for this is the lighting, location layout, heating and ventilation, acoustic equipment, safety, color, and utilities. So for the conceptual analysis, in this part is the breaking down of the conceptual form of the origami house. This involves the application of additive transformation as well as the subtractive transformation. As you can see from regular form, we have the dash lines for cut out, and next one is the application of subtractive transformation, and then the application of additive transformation, then the result is the conceptual form of the origami house. So for the site analysis, in the urban design process dedicated to study the climatic, geographical, and infrastructural context of the site, it helps to fix the function of the design by identifying this. We have the site boundary, the pedestrian access, the views from the site, the vehicular noise, the access road, sun plot, solar angle, wind path, and the north point. So we have the origami concept, which consists of the design objectives, the development of spaces, the design concept, the concept analysis, design analysis, the design consideration, and design philosophy. So I have to emphasize here the design concept. The design principle revolves around incorporating pictograph techniques for creating interlocking form into residential building, resulting in a house that has both structural and metaphorical similitude with origami. The evolution of the form of the residential building is extracted from the geometrical pattern seen in origami structure, so that it also blends with its functionality. So we have the application of the architectural styles, the Bauhaus, the deconstructivism, and the postmodernism. So here are the floor plans, the ground floor plan and the second floor plan, the roof plan, the elevations. So these are the elevations for Bauhaus, the front and the right side elevation. For the deconstructivism, for the postmodernism. So before we proceed to the final design, I have to emphasize also here the problems and constraints for the floor plans. So there is a lack of efficient space planning and not able to provide setbacks. So and also for the elevation, there is an uneven measurement, and with that, maybe someday I can improve this and take note of these mistakes to improve my design planning. So for the design, for the final design, I choose the constructivism because, like any other good space folding work, this conceptual design has an abstract sculptural work and dynamically planned residence, and its form is more closely to origami. So these are the front elevation and the right side elevation of the deconstructivism or the origami house. The next one is the rear elevation and the left side elevation. Then the longitudinal section and the transverse section of the house. So before I end, this saying inspired one of my inspiration in making this concept house, and this is from Zaha Hadid, as she said that don't think that architecture is only about shelter. It's only about a very simple enclosure. It should be able to excite you, to calm you, to make you think. With that, all, thank you.